All right, guys, how are you? This is Brad, and I'm excited about our goal setting seminar. So, before we get started, I know we've got a few people on. I just want to know if you can hear me. So, if you can hear me, just type in the chat yes. All right, I got one yes, two yeses, three. Okay, so you can hear me. Great. Well, this is going to be a quick online seminar because the end goal is at the end you're going to have some homework to do, and so this is going to give you the whys, and then I'm going to give you the hows afterwards. So as you can see here, 5 proven strategies to ensure you reach your goals. And so this is pretty simple. I'm going to give you some basics on how to reach your goals. And so let me tell you or you tell me, have you ever tried setting a weight loss or any other goal before? And yes, I'm sure everyone has. And tell me, were you able to reach that goal? So the end goal for this is, if you were not able to reach that goal, understand you're not alone. I certainly have some goals I haven't attained before, but at the end of the day, this is for you if you're not alone. 25% of people abandoned their New Year's resolutions after the first week. So it is actually almost the first week. And so if you wrote something down, you may have already, your 75% of folks are still in it, 25% are out. 60% abandon them within the 6 months. And then the big goal is only 5% will only lose the weight and keep the weight off. 90% will gain it, and many gaining more than they originally lost. So I know this is essentially a goal setting workshop, but I also want to understand that what we do is help people look, feel, and perform better. So the majority of folks in the New Year's in goal setting, they want to lose some body fat, lose some weight. And so this is really, and then you see there, even after heart attack, only 14% of patients make any lasting changes around eating or exercise. So you're in the right place if you've been working on the same goal or resolution year after year with little or no progress. If you start working towards your goal full steam ahead, only to find your progress halted or stopped once life throws something at you. And if you tried, just like everyone else, trying to lose the same 10, 15, 20 pounds, 30 pounds, and are ready to finally crack the weight loss goal. So just a little bit about me. My name is Brad Linder. You can see our picture there. We've got 5 kids, me and my wife. I would consider ourselves, we embody what we preach. And so we live our healthy lifestyle just like we help serve others to help do that too. So I've been blessed to help thousands of people be awesome, change their life, and continue this journey, because it is a journey. It's not a 1 month fix, a 6 month fix. This, in 5 years from now, I'm still going to have to be eating healthy. I'm have to be exercising daily. And so I'm sharing with you tonight what I personally live by. Okay. So I call it the best year ever. I actually do this every year. It's through a author and a motivational speaker called Darren Hardy. But here's what you'll learn today in today's workshop. One single strategy that will instantly make you 42% more likely to accomplish your goals in your fat loss efforts and other goals as well. And how to quit proof your goals to ensure you finally achieve them. A simple yet powerful principle that will enable you to stop procrastinating and enable you to be a massive active action taker. And then clarity on the next steps you need to take to accomplish the things that matter most to you, to start creating the life that you want. So whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. So before we start, we always want a year in review. So what was your 2019 look like before you? So just understand, I've kind of put this, again, I'm giving you the how now. When we get done, you're going to have action steps. You're going to have, I'm giving you the why. So, but in order to move forward, we need to know what we did in the past. And so especially like for me, if I have a goal that I have not set, we'll have to look back and say, well, what did I do and what do I need to change in order to achieve the goal that I didn't achieve. So review, foundation of abundance. We always want to review what we are grateful for. No, so not all the things that we didn't do or don't have, but what we did do, what we accomplished, and what we're grateful for. So part of your homework and the how will be going through this step. Write down 5 things in 2019 that you are grateful for. Again, this is right after the year, so you should have at least 5 things that you're grateful for 2019. So as it relates to the 5 steps, we're going to dive into this. Strategy 1 is write down your goals and keep the goals few in number. So do you believe in the power of written goals? I mentioned 42%. So how many of you actually have your goals written down? I'm not going to go in the comments, but do you have your goals written down yet? If not, again, the how part is coming after this. I always like to quote the Bible, but this is essentially what God says. The Lord answered me, write the vision, write your goals down, make it plain in tablets, make it where you can see it so that he may run who reads it. For still the vision awaits its appointed time. So you might write it down and it may take a year, 2 years, 3 years to make, but if you write it down, it will not lie. If it seems slow, wait for it. It will surely come. It will not delay. So big part of what I do is just preach and practice what the word says. And that's part of what the word says. Write your goals down. So no matter what your passion has been, you have a spotless future. 2 common traits of super achievers. And again, you may not see yourself as a super achiever, but an unyielding commitment to constant learning and consistency. I'm constant learning. I understand I'm a work in progress. Clearly written goals that have specific plans laid out to achieve them. So again, this is where we're talking about the how, the written plan. So don't set more than 7 to 10 goals. As it relates to your health and fitness, certainly should only be about 3 or 4 big ones. But work goals, personal goals, self, which is health and fitness, financial goals, family and friendship goals, spiritual goals. Those are a few things, areas that I personally set my goals in. Again, strategy 2, write down the goals and make them smarter. Again, I'm not going to get too in detail because I'm going to give you the step-by-step how after this, and you'll have all the details. So S is specific. I want to lose weight. That's non-specific. I want to lose 10 pounds of fat by March 31st. That would be a specific goal. Measurable. I want to make more money this year. I want to make $5,000 more this year than last year. Actionable. Non-actionable. I want to be more consistent with working out. Well, what does that mean? For you, it means I want to work out 3 times a week on average every single week. Realistic, I'm going to qualify for the PGA. This is a professional golf association. So if you're not a good golfer, then you probably wouldn't qualify. That would be non-realistic. So a realistic goal, I want to lower my golf handicap by 3 strokes this year. In time bound, I want to lose 20 pounds. I want to lose 20 pounds by April 1st. So that's a time bound. So E is exciting. Make your goals something that really excites you. For me, having energy to play with my kids is very exciting. I want to be able to get out and run around and play tag. So my goals are about having energy to play with my kids. So I see those goals every single day. So my choices dictate me having energy, enjoying that time as they're young to be able to get out there. So relevant, make your goals relevant to where you are in life. I just mentioned my kids, having energy to play with my kids. I've got young kids, so understanding 10, 15 years from now, my goals of having energy to play with my kids are not relevant anymore. So be honest with what is relevant to you. There is incredible power in writing your goals. Simply writing your goal increases the likelihood of achieving that goal by 42%. Again, just writing it down. So understand that's why we're doing this goal setting workshop seminar, just so that you understand the power of writing it down. So review your goals frequently. For me, I keep them up top of mind, see them every single day. I do it in the morning and the evening, and then I also have the goals written down so I can see them throughout the day. So keep them in convenient place. Make copies of them, especially for our clients that we do. Maybe the sticky notes, 3x5s, put them down, and then see them multiple times a day. Not doing this one reason is why most people don't achieve their goals. 42% by writing the goal down and then also keeping them in front of you. So what actions can I take this week to make progress towards my goals? Always asking. There is incredible power of writing those goals down. So write your goals down. As mentioned, they are not goals unless they are written down. So write down your short-term and long-term goals. So again, that's going to be the how. We're going to give you step-by-steps. You're going to have some homework at the end of this. So know your so that. So this is more important than the goal. The why or the so that is more important. This is a 30-foot plank. If we were doing the slides, but essentially, if I showed you the plank first and say I'll give you $20 to walk that plank, would you do it? Yes. And then the second slide is now I put that plank on the top of the skyscraper here, and you have to walk across, and I'll give you $20. Would you do it? No. But if your child was across on the other side, or if there was a fire on the building, would you walk across? Yes. So that's your so that, or the reason why you want to achieve the goals. And so that's what we're going to go over now. The next step is understanding the so that. Some examples of wanting to lose weight, wanting to get healthy, wanting to look better. These are some examples so that when I walk into the room, I don't feel like the fattest person in the room. These are actual clients that we've had that these were their so that's. These are the reasons why they chose to make choices so that I can fit into half my clothes in the closet. They're too small for me, and not have to go buy new clothes, so that I don't feel embarrassed when I get introduced by my spouse and kids because of the way I look, so that I have energy when I get home to play with my 8, 6, 4, 3, and 2-year-old. That's mine, by the way, so that I can be healthy and fit as I enter the second phase of my life and retire. So these are some reasons why, again, why that you want to achieve your goals. Okay, I have this so that on my forehead, just like the goals. You want to write them down. You want to write your so that's, and then you want to put it on your forehead. If I know that I'm going to Mexican food at 2 or 3 o'clock instead of a salada, which is a healthy salad place at 3 p.m., I'm choosing not to have energy to play with my kids when I get home. So it's a choice so that I can have energy to play with my kids. So constant reminder. Some other things I mentioned, the cards. This is your reason why you're living. As it relates to your health and your fitness, you can't be a better you unless you feel good about yourself. If you're overweight, if you have some health issues, you cannot be a servant. You can't be as good a servant. You can't be as good a person. If you have some self-confidence issues, all these deal with you being a better you. And so in order for you to be a better you got to have all this front of mind every single day. So constant reminder for me. Again, I've got my tattoo on my forehead, but I've done it so many times. I say it so many times because it's now part of me. So if you truly have a desire to look, feel, and perform better, to lose weight, to get healthy, to have more energy, it starts with having a reason why. So again, if you go over some of these second phase of life. So if you want to get down and off the floor with your grandkids, well, you're going to have to have a choice to exercise, to do mobility, to stretch, to go to yoga, to get some resistance in. Those are choices so that you can get down and up off the floor. So understand this is a huge part of what we do at Get You in Shape. We understand that the goal is great, but a reason why is going to help you make your choices over time. The choices become habits. Over time, those habits become your lifestyle. So vision board is huge. Again, part of what you're going to be doing on the how is you'll have a game plan to actually do everything, and part of that is doing a vision board. So fail to plan, plan to fail. So what science says as it relates to health and wellness for long-term lifestyle change, this is pretty simple. Eat 5 to 6 times a day, drink more water, supplement, sleep, move more, and support. Have a coach, have some sort of group. You can't do this on your own. So this is for long term. So if you truly are, here's some action plans. Here's what I would do to plan out my 2020 if my goals were to lose body fat or weight. Number one, some sort of accountability system, either with a group or a coach or daily checklist to hold yourself accountable. 2, eat lean and clean. Food is fuel. So if we can realize that, understand that, changing our mindset so that we're going to start eating clean and eating lean. Number 3 is supplement. At the very least, take a high quality multivitamin essential fatty acid. And I personally would recommend our lean body sculpting system, a total system that will help you get started. All of this, you can just let me know if you do have questions on any of the supplements. We have a company that we recommend, I personally take, and we help our clients with. Number 4 is fitness. At least 3 resistance training exercises a day and a week, and 2 cardio sessions every week. So 5 a week. So push myself to do 1% better every workout, and then just change my mindset. Again, have that on my forehead, start seeing myself as the person who I want to become, then start making choices like that person. So have your goals, vision, your vision board, all that, and see it multiple. So that is if I wanted the body fat, lose body fat ASAP, these are the things I would be doing. Focus on results, you'll never see change. So you have to focus on change, and you always get results. But it does come with seeking help, eating right, supplementing, fitness, and changing your mindset. So you're making choices based on your that's, not based on your emotions. All right. List out a plan of action to achieve your goals. So that's pretty simple. I want to work out 3 times a week. Well, what is your plan of action? Well, you're going to schedule 3 times in your scheduler, whether it be Google Calendar or your old-fashioned write-in, that you're going to work out at this time, just like a doctor's appointment, and you're going to stick to that. So the other thing is strategy 5, share them selectively. So you have some goals and you have some reasons why you want to achieve those goals. So the end goal is you're going to share those goals. If you're out to dinner with friends and they ask if you want the dessert, like, no, I'm trying to be healthy so I can be the best version of myself, and I'm not eating dessert for X amount of days or a week or whatever your that is, so that I can feel better about myself. I know that sounds may not be your so it could be so that I can fit into my size 8 in April. So you figure out what your so that is, you share that, and understand that the more times you share it, the more you start feeling like, yes, I'm going to achieve this goal. Yes, I can choose healthier options. Yes, that extra glass of wine is not that important to my overall grand scheme of things. So that saying the no's and no's and no's, or sharing your so that's, is going to allow you to choose healthier over time. So share will help support you. They'll help hold you accountable. So a lot of reasons to share. For me, I love sharing my so that's because it allows me to consciously think I'm eating healthier, I'm making choices, I'm drinking more water, I'm getting rest, I'm putting my phone down at night so that I have energy to play with my kids. And yes, that's just one of my so that's and one of my goals. Have them constant reminder. Again, we always say see yourself as that person you want to become. So let's recap. Don't set too many goals, no more than 10. Write them down, make them smarter, specific. Find your why, your so that. Take action and share them selectively. So don't drift through life and wind up looking back wondering what you accomplished. So right now, I'm about to give you all the tools you need to succeed or to start to exceed. 42% chance of you achieving goal by writing. So I'm going to give you all the tools to do that. Instead, set and accomplish your goals so that you can look back and say, wow, I really accomplished some great things. So make it a family affair. Again, for me, I always include my wife with this. I share them with my kids if it's appropriate, but involve thinking forward, setting goals to improve themselves. All the tools that you're going to get, I would suggest doing them with your spouse or your family, depending on the ages of your kids. So do you see how powerful goal setting can be for your results when done correctly? If not, if you don't know these last few minutes I've shared, understand I can personally tell you how important setting goals, giving a reason why, not only from my personal experience, but hundreds and thousands of people that I've worked with to help them change their lifestyle. You got to have some goals. You have to have the reason you're so that written on your forehead so that every day in life we've got choices. You make enough healthy and smart choices so that, and that so that does become your reason why you're living. Okay, so again, I'll go back to me at 3 p.m. I'm not going to choose going to eat greasy Mexican food because my biggest goal is to have energy. One of my biggest goals is to have energy to play with my kids when I get home. So I am not going to eat and choose a bad food that's going to drive me down and it's going to make me feel lethargic and have no energy. So the obvious question is, how do I make all this work so I can get things up and running quickly? So again, we're going to give you all that. So understand it is complicated. It's long. I've been doing this forever. Yes, but we're going to give you everything. Suggestion is let us get you in shape, help you get started. So yeah, you may be on this or you may be watching the replay. Understand we've got some clients, and then you may have just say you just signed up not knowing what Get You in Shape is. So that is what we do. We've got a number of different options and programs available. Absolutely fastest way to get incredible fast loss results while gaining energy and confidence. We've got a number of things. This is in general how we help people through accountability and coaching, through a simple nutrition system that's not a quick fix, but for long-term health, nutritional products, and fitness. And this accountability and coaching also includes your mindset. So it's going to be written on. So all those for long-term health, long-term results. Yes, you're going to get short-term results, but you're going to get those results you're looking for. So we got to our homework. So you're going to have this link. It's getyouinshape.com/u/2020. Okay, your homework is you're going to take a picture and email it to me. I'm going to pull it up real quick. All right. Your homework. Okay. This is your game plan. So I'll download it real quick and I'll put this down, but you're going to take a picture and of the one-page playbook. You're going to go through these exercises and you're going to get to a one-page playbook, one-page goals, actions. You're going to fill all this out and take a picture and email it to brad@getyouinshape.com. So you'll take a picture with your phone and email it. That knows why that's how I know you've taken action, done the homework to this, okay? Have a clear plan of action and start making choices based on your reasons why. So if you do have questions, this is just a seminar. I just wanted to give you the why behind doing the work. I'll actually kind of show you what all this is. So the homework is u/2020, getyouinshape.com/u2020. You can go through this intro, but really you don't. You can do the first step is do your year in review. So the gratitude I talked about. The second is the will and life. This is kind of if you do want a little bit more. This has that spiritual, the business, the family, the relationships. You can download that. And the step 4 is download this and complete pages 5 through 9, which is the goal setting and that. Okay, so hopefully you enjoy this. If you do, if you have questions, do want help, reach out to me. Again, some of you who are watching this are already clients. It's a good, just a refresher. If you're not a client of ours, again, we have virtual options. We have in-person options as well. Reach out to us. We'd love to just get on a phone call with you and see how we can help. All right, you guys have a great one, and we will talk to you soon.